Hello, my name is Keith Stanley, the Executive Director of the Near West Side Partners. Today, I am at the Waypoint, the Near West Side Partners Waypoint here on the Harley-Davidson campus on 38th and Juneau, and I'm joined by special guests. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Pat Kennelly. I'm the principal investigator of the Park Initiative, which stands for Promoting Assets, Reducing Crime.
Promoting Assets, Reducing Crime. Patrick, tell me, what does a principal investigator do for the park program for the Near West Side?
You know, my basic role is to convene the right people and the resources to be able to implement change on the Near West Side, so that when we're listening to residents, when we're hearing from employees, that these are the changes that they'd like to see, these are the problems that should be addressed, or the amenities that are desired. I try to make sure that we have everyone around the table working in a coordinated fashion to, really bring about some of the big wins that we've seen on the Near West Side.
I know the Near West Side Partnership and the park program is somewhat unique. You also do some other things. You have a 9 to 5. You actually lead the charge, and you're the director of the Center for Peacemaking at Marquette University. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Center for Peacemaking, it's an applied research center. So what that means is we're engaged in research that has a real impact on communities. We aren't in a lab, we aren't staying in Marquette. We're working in communities in Milwaukee and around the world to say, how can we build strong, healthy communities where people can thrive?
If you can, just for the audience, can you name some of the places you've been and even maybe some projects that you worked on?
Yeah, what's great about the center is our flagship project right now is the park program. And why I'm so excited about that is it's right here in my own neighborhood. But we're working on the ground in India, we've been on the ground in Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Honduras, El Salvador. So, what's neat is we bring together the knowledge from around the world, but it gets applied right here at home.
So, there's been a lot of things going on with the park program and with the support of the Center for Peacemaking and your staff. Can you highlight a couple projects, what you've been working on with the Near West Side Partners and the Near West Side Partners staff?
Yeah, the three projects that I'm most proud of, one is around housing. We've had a couple initiatives to really strengthen and improve housing conditions. Block build, getting out there, making sure that our current residents can stay in their homes and their homes are beautiful.
That's right.
The second is just overall resident engagement, the Earth Day cleanups, taking care of the aesthetics of the neighborhood, the things that impact the quality of life. And then the third sort of major housing project that I've really been proud of is our Good Neighbor project, because it brings together some of our big stakeholders, our landlords, our residents, to design guidelines of what are the places that people want to live in.
So I'm curious, as you look back, can you speak of any of your moments that really you've been proud of, you've been really excited about as far as your work, working in the Near West Side and working on the park program? Any highlights you would say?
Yeah, I have two memories that really, when I think of, this is why I get up each day. And one is at movie night. It was last summer, and it was the longest day of the year. It was 8 o'clock at night. The sun was setting over Merrill Park. The basketball games were ending. And everyone was sitting out on their different blankets, watching the movie. There were kids running around, laughing. And that's what Near West Side Partners is all about, that change where you see a community that people want to be there, where they're getting together. The other moment that makes me really proud, and it happens a couple times a year, it's at our CEO symposiums, because why this project has been so successful is we have engagement from the top leaders of our anchor institutions, our top resident leaders, people like you, but then we have tons of other people, and it's the thousands of volunteers who have really moved Near West Side Partners forward, and those are employees and residents, and just seeing all those people in a room, it's the momentum that's been built.
How many people are involved, or you believe, an estimate of the work that we're doing within the Near West Side? And then how are they involved, if you don't mind following up?
Yeah, well, we're a research center, so we track data. So I know where we have names and contacts of 1,800 people who've given their time And over 1,200 of those are residents, which, you know, that's amazing when you think of 30,000 residents.
You hear that? So 1,800 people have given their time, and out of that 1,800,
Over 1,200 are residents.
over 1,200 are residents. That is an amazing, I think, number for those of us who are in our community organizing. And to your point, with 30,000 people in the Near West Side, so I think we're doing pretty good. Anything you want to highlight that's upcoming that we can invite people to?
Yeah, you know, I think there's so much momentum going on right now on the Near West Side. You know, people are looking for a one-time thing. They might want to come out to the farmers market, the Earth Day cleanups, but what's really exciting is some of the new businesses. Two Mesa just opened up, you know.
Is where's Two Mesas located?
It's on Highland and Martin Drive, right
That's
across
right.
the bridge from Harley Davidson.
Yes. We appreciate your time, Patrick. We appreciate your effort. You've been an amazing partner with the Near West Side Partners, amazing principal investigator for the work that you're doing, and we thank you for all your time and your efforts.
Yeah, thanks. It's a community effort.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
leading
That's
the
true.
charge.
And a resident of the Near West Side.